18 minutes to the top of the 9. A higher Adom 106.3 FM. Dwaso Nsem Jumedieni. Many candidates to him say Eric Chum at Nasansona. George Opariadon so at Azibe for Mama Kwaba. Mini can share with George because me watch it.
I'm proud of that is a
Bibe kama.
Who media? Damiado.
Me Bruno Kikesi ni kama.
Dedi kama mincha wetie for mutie. Na me fenchi ansoma His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama.
Former president.
The next president of the Republic of Ghana.
No yendi kan fan called the former president of the Republic of Ghana.
He's former.
Still making sure so obeba
the
2020.
The next president.
Okay, the next president.
The next president.
I see.
I mean fine ansoma Ghana mbebuni na enra International Youth Day.
Okay.
Na ohwebe bia Ghana na ekikako. Now ye bebuna say yase film kakra.
Okay.
And that's wasa. And that's so.
Oye bebuna. Baby a Ghana
ekikako and that's wasa.
And that's wasa.
That's what asane say ma minchire mu kakra say ohwe baby ye papa president Kufuado 75-year-old president Kufuado. Ode Ghana ti e kwa akose. Na ohwe keta se shede proya e koso. Na ohwe PDS Dwaso Nsem, Kelly GVG, any the various scandals are day in, day out. A hit here. Nobody's as a Ghana, and Dutch and a day. Meanwhile, for the first time in this country, the National House of Chiefs, led by its leader, Togbia Fede, actual letter to the president complaining about the state of corruption in this country. Now, okay, let's
rise.
Let's rise. Okay, let's or shall say even a handful traditionally Emmanuel Nsem say no among from hunjimu enkebina for the whole National House of Chiefs to write to the president say even PDS, and he made special emphasis on PDS. Say PDS is Nsem no and yenya now what they ashe and embebunu one share the hopelessness I confront trauma. Now what for social media comments from young people are advocating for change in 2016. Many a year or what's our company and Rami kindly post horseman shoes. They post on social media.
Horseman shoes.
They post on social media. So it is a state of despair. So I mean last week we Kasembi or Hanomo. Now by the day the number of phone calls are winya from young people. Me pedruma bet me sending me 50 Ghana. Imagine yet time bomb so. What I fear today is a social uprising. And the course so Arab states the movie no say nyame anya Adom. Now this inept administration, this incompetence. Sabi abenya teacher pansami anye bibi amfa ho immediately. We should not be surprised when there is a youth uprising.
Okay, Mesa about Somora Papas Makochum, so but Yankwamano so Kofi and Ponsa, ye continue Kofi. Yeah, that's a sudden common brain. Nadia Neko Kofi.
You a man of Pedia, that's it, that young point to do a gay apollo. If you say, but we Kosovo, who free upon and they call a doom banso, over farm for Honwako. Now, and a paper call Massivia Carabina, you didn't our train, a epicenter. It's in there 3 o'clock on match. If it's true, citizens let you chunk and pro Abu Bunyak and said, I took Quema, Casa, Faquano, so I could be Ghana, Denia Dinano, Obia Loco. You can't do anything about it. But when I may approach you, I make a term say, is it a order? And I'm say, I want to answer and Pinubaba, now actually binti, as some boo near. And I say, yeah, obey the get so I abide. Now on my order. No amount my name be no to me just yet. And the same I got me I lean to a normal. And I'm afraid.
No to say MP Beba now, MP Oyekwai.
But I say
I want to say MP Beba now actually be na MP na MP Oyekwai.
I want to say MP no be free takrade. Aba be siako. But
the question is that MP Oyekwai.
Oh, and I make a term say it is not in order. They should consult the very good and if I make a money and I'm saying no matter.
So as we speak now, Oma block kwano.
A kwano kete. Oma in groups, Oma to trunk and pro for at least every 50 meters biano. 50 meters biano. Oma cruise every 50 meters biano. This is kwano. If the forces are there, it will take a big time for them to do that.
Na kromuni nyina na se mebru ni bi na etusa na mo no.
Oh, I don't know about unknown. Because people don't have any access to go to any place. Hey, can you remember I say who will be now in Jasia? Yes, I will say. I saw a policeman. Now I in Kawempo a better crowd on my announcement. So say be a china a free time say, equal time say. I think at least a moment activity crowd empty barbecue. Modian come on train for no metrum corner now channel. Sam Catromo. You when I call an hour channel, and chap baby back up. No the champion do her. No one in Nakasa.
Okay.
A mamma man see nipa. And think I'm on the Casa we pay. Now pay no 10 and 1 you know ticket reporter. No more years to another cycle.
All right.
Now the access number 1 which me block main road. Just say cars are tipa trucks, passenger cars. Private cars na di na have a local show.
Okay, so Kofi Mamenti as na fi en common specifically hefa anomotwa campro and other things dia block kwan.
What apawa about 1 kilometer square to in Poho Trepusone Adom banso the Omo Crucis road ni nyina. Nobody can go there. And that road is access road to Belso, and you can even pass there to Takwa to any other angle.
Okay.
So you can't go to any place.
Yeah, that's it. So also this and come we are but quickly. Western Regional Minister, so no akwa na say MP and come na dako. And come na dako. What's in come na dako? A health insurance papa na.
Western
health insurance papa. What you dako? Yeah, come na chida.
But MP was Takra.
Oh, Takra, MP Takra. Ono say minister.
Yes.
And to do na ko 1 week na. Yasa block na account. Minister Rexec. So move into action for year 2 years and also Dwaso Nsem. This inconvenience, young condemn. We appreciate so also draw attention to say Okwanye Papa. It doesn't take some of these things. So let's do what is right. Because so maybe so better norm. Oh sorry, I know a couple of Okwanye. Oh sorry, say Okwanye into sorry na she no a couple of Okwanye. And I said go be uncle no be aba. Ubia and Ubia because a quino do donano and ye papasa. And let's do what is in as much as every day we draw our attention to some of these lapses. And my own quansi a question tie, then can proco block quines and mana and on a pussy for banana, petre bacon says snow back wasuma, then see because I pussy for your majme. Let's do what is right. What is right is not to bend ties, ne, so they pemprone their cacano, ebe block. We are back to studio. Wrap up, Mama, on this matter.
I'm saying, the fear that just na EDB, can't wait.
We know person
and you see, in the last 2 or 3 years, abayi by a certain trend be and you're healthy. And it is another mistaken impression. So, abayi with your listening governments, you road toll tax, I want to buy. Once government meets, the governance is serious business. So, Okotinasi now decide, they say, some policies may be hard, may be harsh on people, but ABR at that material moment, that is what the state needs because a lot of thinking may have gone into it. But then, who are buying way, or the policy in the Banagana for hey and Pepe, as a marriage draw, that is lack of leadership. And I send Crofun in cry, say. Now we are becoming a more of a lawless state, a civil society.
Yeah, gradually we are getting there.
We are becoming a lawless state under President Akufo-Addo.
Not necessarily under President Akufo-Addo. But it's like we are getting there.
But in the last 3 years, lawlessness, they do not pen so obi ensuru bi ebie. Judge Adwane Afiko to yam punish obi a. You to say judge to Kumase. Me no kaza up to the punish obi a. People are blocking roads. People are doing things. Obia sorry. You see, you see chamber. You demonstration on social media. You drop it chamber. No, you the road tax. You see MP. You drop it. People believe say when they react in this way,
Omenya results.
But that is dangerous. You cannot build a country and a society on the whims and caprices of people. Yet mean fact in emotions. And then omabufu keke. And can say yeah, the teacher of mine. Leadership is taking hard decisions. Leadership is being firm. Leadership is say what can you say? We na here, we no mind here. Yeah, so they are comparing who to Rwanda because the leader is firm. What is the decisions somebody take you Rwanda in the Crawford? Things like this, and the people know they'll go unpunished because the mom got to say judge so I will courtroom cry and punish you be here. Now me say judge Johnny week honomo. You punish you be here. I was Ashanti region. Your boost senior police officer. I was Flagstaff House. Enemy you punish you be here. Your boost screening coordinator. I was regional coordinating council. You punish you be here. A man in Branty to go your frost teshi kwan yi and na ye teshi kwan yi. So it has given results. So what do you expect? And this government has given credence to Sanyama way until they could be show leadership. No, it's within an ASFM. No more jai chrono bo. And in your man saying fatano. We'll continue to have this. And I'm going to say, as part of the hopelessness, now you woman as a people, no. Into Nanyama way increase no. There had been pockets of these things. But then it has become the norm. Ghana is becoming a hopeless country. Now, kind a House of Chiefs Waletana, that is what they emphasize on. A hopeless people where there is no hope anymore because we've elected, in quotes, a useless administration that cannot put his feet on the pedal. Maybe.
Well, bottom top approach. Chum, Ghana is becoming a lawless and hopeless country. You buy into that?
Am I hearing me that say? Minu apani. You baby, or their finance and now, or so should I na yet team, but mean cause her out. To be honest with you, Edinchia, Ebema Omomuti, Adom FM, and a pain in a one also, and I mean you Pablo, and Omomuti, if our Fantiaqua South,
yeah,
of our Sino. I go see Adom page and I say, hey, mine and can't come.
Fantiaqua South, constraints.
Yes.
Oh, interest.
Oh, interest.
Oh, hold on, if you Adom page.
No, but oh, interest. Oh,
that's all that we fee.
And to whom I saw good Jinasem Rashi.
That should be as a yeah, Doma, Medina. Say, and 24, Emma Hong Kong. Say, I say, your day,
and they are the,
and they are the, and they are your mind. Many other couple of the school fees are found on my colleague.
And you know, Michiam, all of me fee, if you are bumpy.
Yeah, send me free crabbing.
Aha, and as a mediano,
yeah,
Miss Mebusa will be well crabbing.
I see,
and you know, now Michobia. You see, what's the politics there? Ubetimi akande ope. Say Pablo Tiha Oka say a state of lawlessness and a chaos. Na me feel say krofu frobi so na oka ho asem. Yeti krom ha me ti word full soldiers na enya MPP na wa ban mu.
Oh, then you are mistaken.
No. Mami me ti full soldiers ah. Omo ye twitwa asem na enya MPP na ti aban mu. Emma say the tender documents call echo ya full soldiers to me call echo yi e free ho and you ma be receive chrome yet chrome na emrante bi a omo agbegloshi e wi akete police station him e twitwa to send them Shuyensi e wo chrome
Eric
yeah wo chrome ha listen mami
2000
mami
5 2006 did your review
o kasana ma edin Okasana ma edi. Enti no yeti krom ha na niema we nyina esisi. Me de bia make say say politics no ebia BBC ebia 25 years ago and say 30 years ago na ye bade de ye pato ho a. Eno e che say ye mabunu kra ya de ye ho adom politics na je say ye nko yenim. Anasi ye nsuan bibia. So I don't really dwell on those things say eno ntino say ene Ghana ni bi BBS na no ho aka adwam anase no ho akoche no baabi a enye se nipa ka ho asema anase enye aban na sede se obetwe se oman na etimu no obi a ho beden ebeto no what you say but say we start sa keke na just say me. I'm a maba what journalists and more friend equalization say and I see. But that is not the way to go. And now you take Kromo Ghana for Melbourne Mako 1.2 million. In Yakunya, call free SHS. I mean school for free. You see, Oka almost they discount it. I come from a background and I appreciate Saturday way. I come from a background. I appreciate some free SHS way no. A idea a bema yen mebunu no mo tikrom ha. So we read GSS penalties we real school. Omo benya akwenya nom so montima be say me opare ayeti hey. What you say? Because that is the real essence of say your war resources war memu. Na ye chen kakra aso obiaso. You see when ye can almost na over school no na school hotel. Listen, me I went to Form 1 1988. The same nyema ye bohu de ruin na ye kan wasem say eduane ni ne de and ne was school for big gas.
So from 88 na be seen
and the same broken bed and we used to be there. So if there are issues within even our education sector to say your second cycle institutions it will not be a reason as a result of free SHSO. It will be as a result of neglect over the period. But even that, even if you look at it properly, and I can concede that successive governments have done some work. I just say there have been improvement in the system. Maybe there are still other places. As you see me connected, ya buane ya shrew. Me no ka say. In fear me and say ya 804 different infrastructures na yesi our second cycle institutions pay. 804. Opa beti mako. Some the more access. Get fund. There could be some. How many of these institutions are on the infrastructure alcohol to support the education sector? We're talking about almost 10,000 teachers are offered to support the teaching in those cycles. 54,000 health professionals. ABC that. Until they say imebunu na woka ho asem say sebi and then ahocha ba ma omunhunhwe and so no. There has been support in so many different sectors. Forestry, Paone Sir John Kasa. Na bisano how many emebuno mo omemu ha ya form in those sectors. Napco oka no musre. And so mo betina bemu ema yenya for the very first time unemployed graduates association. Emebunu etobi wo ha ne ma me ne ma na wofo etiti mo moremu ahwom no no wie school pon mfie ba ku mienu miensa enum enan no ne adwuma nye na ban bi aba no see you. Even though say system no enye ripe for all of this, ye mamu bi me nye na ye mamu suahunu ni ye mamu experience na mu timi enye adwuma na obi wo ha akra oye mfie bosomo mienu miensa na onye adwuma foforo na wefim na okọ mo se enye enso mo na yeti omamu ha 2014 emre so na mo de ye call IMF mo de ye be call IMF mo se ye kofre bibi I'm friend policy credibility. A reaction now they are IMF for full blown bailout. And then the attendant conditions they come. Say Uvi school I remember for Wejumum near my course in terms of mismanagement and the competence in managing an economy. Yet Chroma between 2012 and 2016 September na yedasum. Yedasum. O just say, entino say and Pablo, any na by Omefisu in fear me no ni fine. No mo say time and no motivation with all nyama boy. Omutria nursing training allowance mu, teacher training allowance mu, even university research allowance no ma a church for no more university cra akomutrim.
What's the anchor?
Mewa Amutremu cry here, so moment. Yes, you see, but that was the reason because of the way you
are still talking that.
Listen, because of the way you mismanage the economy. What's that say? Until say, can say, yeah. They be a make say, and then we need to hear. Okay, frame now so your personal circumstances, and I say, organ and Nibiaka say, ne ho trainer, and I mean. And America so and you cry and answer obwa What you say? And so some people say the economics won't come on. Economics and science, maths. Maybe economics or University of Ghana. I'm catching me say me O level maths. Even though me na B or economics or A level, no. I'm saying me O level maths na 16, no. Me call course for. What you say? I just say economics, no. And yet to say what you want now, so and then me bottom into economy in koyo. Aye disua, intellectual, science. I just say ufa NPP aben bia na fa NDC aben bia afi bia ufa ye boy homodensium ye be fa aben ye be fa fairness economy na agriculture and manufacturing grow at negative. What you say? They grow at negative. And now I can say all these sectors are growing. Go to the manufacturing sector, go to industry, go to agri. What you say? I don't just say I buy why bibia. But muna moti kromo na modi bomb hosa for him say my infrastructure a call a bimba riasimu hada. And then I know can say can't afford that so roads and what's and Abai has shown commitment to do these things. And then now, sir, just 2 weeks ago, and our finance ministry issue directive in the statement on all the roads are Abai and a goose or more. What you say? But of course, we got a mere baby, no, not BB, cost or Hana, say, can be or any. The people have every right to express disquiet, you know. What you say? But say, we don't Randy Dwaso Nsem akoye bibia obi hu ebe pranas obi hu be ka dream and I know they are wrong. I know it's not all kind no. But say ekwan ni and say bibi koso umpotem na say we ni hu a you have a right to express that. But say would the best animal they are wrong. But I don't believe. But Pablo, I don't believe Pablo argument now. As a result of no, but you see that is any results, man. No, but that is what I'm saying. That even his argument say government is not decisive enough, hasn't shown strength. You know, it's flawed. You are a government for the people. What you say? Nipano, ena omatu abama no mo say diomo. So omuna 2 minu ekitamu no mo diamao. Ena ode bibi ehyehyebe aba. And same democracy now. You see, we are for democracy now. Some democracy also gives the people an opportunity. Say, omuni abai enya drink, and as abai crash say, yes, and she say no. Say, yempe, and I say, and I say, kona kosisano. There's nothing wrong with that. What you say? And you know, say, bibi say, I don't just say, abai enya abai or ye decisive, and that's or ye bold, but abai uti any mindful. What you say? Because that's the whole point of democracy. It's be legal system. What you mean the BB court? What they call court way? Who now a lawyer? Maybe a lawyer. What they call court way? Near the court appeal, near the court way. It's me could do Supreme Court. Now Supreme Court decision, you know, different from the Osha saying if we democracy be and then yeah. And you know this whole conversation between NDC and next president of Ghana. That is the verdict is there. The Ghanaian people will establish that particular once and for all. Say Ghana for baby to abaitia President Akufo normally President Mahama ba. Say it's a democracy. You be call for money akoto aba. Ni akɔhwɛ enima pa eni nyuma pa abanwe AD. Any senior move by ya move bebu on my fire. Ghana for our media standing there. This I say Kotoko has go but we have supporter as ye beshe. We are Kotoko supporter, was ye day. Ye beshe. Until say ye born me wa. Ye baby. And you know this conversation around issues to do with security and they're always calling for some social uprising and all of this thing. It's stock in trade. But the truth of the matter is that, you see, this is not the fight. Or your youth or your youth organizer of NDC. NDC youth organizer. Onishia Obeka to galvanize the base. And I'll give it to him. He's my brother.
But you admit times are not normal.
I am no, but you see, but he has to admit
that times are not normal.
What are the times?
Said the OC really said.
No, but he has raised these issues. These are isolated issues. ACC, Mia baby. It doesn't mean say O sorry na upi ekosi abonti ha Adom FM wa. You see all of those things happening. And I'm saying that I can give you hundreds of examples of youth agitating. Me can say Emira NDC bar power now say 2012 former President Mahama Bai. Emebulu say be say yembo how na juice din. Omo koshishi billboards ni ebubu say niema e watamale. Me boy, why aren't you in this country?
Eric.
Only Kromohana DCs yetimi echo pamu DCs people be omo. And as here the tender documents echo baby now say omuntiasio omakotum. Only Kromohana omutututu lorry parks muni ejiji toilet near there. It happened. And I'm saying that I'm not justifying these things. All I'm saying is that these things have happened in the past. It's a blot on our democracy. But so better than Hanaka say because and some of these in Yemen ACC and we are in a state of chaos, hopelessness. When you didn't give us any hope, the sort of thing that you gave us was doomsday, was unemployment, was unemployment for young people, unemployment. Unemployed Graduates Association. That's what you bequeath to the people of this country.
Still there.
You understand? So again, yeah, kasa me say yeah better here now because MPP mo the manifesto we buy mo ka say 1D 1F mo ka say mo be free SHS mo ka say mo the yeah friend saying teacher training allowance be samba mo ka say mo be the digitization of the economy. Move the national ID card at 1.2 million. Because I'm saying within the 8 years of Mwabema, how many cards did they issue? Poor paperless system. So we can some in some way now.
Right.
All of these things are things that we are doing. Agric. There's an improvement in our agric sector. What I say, and you know, you are not seeing those things. That is up to you.
Eric.
But there are people who are also benefit. That if you use letters that have been written by people as a justification, there are things that has been said by your founder of your party, NDC party, the Odini Moja, as a troll, a signing party, in some or Kafam party, and that's not there.
So Eric Mesa about so but Mameka was awake purified drinking water a show sunko abribia da wo nomno na osa support to a Kolebu National Cardiothoracic Center no e hia kase pa anti ukodwa so na e nsuo hu dwa na ukodin kwa dia awake purified drinking water unnecessary water. Over 1 million cedis now so far wanna contribute towards the National Cardiothoracic Center Ebwama Ediakoma Ujuma Kwansrum Kusukra. Awake purified drinking water, one for life. Anyone you saw, keep drinking to save a life. It's another quality product from Casa Preco Company Limited, an ISO certified company. Dodona Casa de Fre 0262 351251. Now, Timini one in Kitao. Multimedia, so now, Sa Kwenya with Multimedia Group Limited, Air Catcher, Adofo, Yinan, Se. Multimedia Mekone say Obia o stream on platform beyond worldwide copyright unano Adom FM, Inshira FM, Asempa FM, Joy FM, Hits FM, Love FM, Adom TV na Joy News Content, Zen Radio and any partners they do not have any rights to MGL content online or on call to listen services and have no partnership with MGL. Sheneso Zeno Radio say they have no partnership with MGL. MGL asks all our listeners based in US of A, Europe, not to dial any phone number to access our content as this supports Zeno Radio's infringement of our copyright. Sheneso say Zeno Radio Casa Free is sitting in a contumpo 1 year near Yankufabia. Listeners can visit our website www.myjoyonline.com or www.adomonline.com or download our mobile apps on the app and Play Store respectively to listen to our live streaming. EcoBank so Kyle say at this point in time one agency bank in so no di juma kwansum kusukra. EcoBank Express Point allows you to access basic banking services across the country. Adia ba kweso uni who enjoy the following services at our express points. Open an instant EcoBank Express account, deposit and withdraw cash from your EcoBank account, redeem e-tokens, receive international remittances through Rapid Transfer, Western Union, Rail, or Vigo and Unity Link. Well, to locate an EcoBank Express point, the SSO yini, the can simply dial *770#. Na the tosu select 8 for express locator, and the tosu means select region. The tosu na enter first 3 letters of your area. Begin to transact business. Adom now Yajman EcoBank. Kahunu say your CIMG marketing oriented company of the year EcoBank. Kai say hunu be say your CIMG Hall of Fame bank. Na say kahunu say EcoBank. The Pan-African Bank. Well, Yamra back to studio now. Quick one on this. Nafi, repeat this.
Eric, I'll only leave you with a quote from Togbia for the letter. I'll say, the members of the National House of Chiefs also expressed concerns over the growing stories of young people taking their own lives due to unbearable living conditions. Until wait me out now, no man waka bro for our pay na waka tree out na waka say NDC jai doom so. Today the NPP is exporting energy. It's almost by how many megawatts nom the account. The issue of doom so did not start with President.
But that exportation is
export yeah,
and I say export President go for continue to them to say almost start export power. The question we should ask is how many megawatts nom the account, and the President go for how many megawatts nom the account. Leader we leader no who projects our country may be grow at this rate. So you start expanding infrastructure. And then the President Mama Babe Toya na dum so Babe dum here, because over the years we had not paid attention. So yes, for 4 years of Zoom so, but President Mama fixed it before he left. You cannot take credit. Almost in Kasa, they are quick to talk about teacher training allowances, and we've restored teacher training allowances. Emra NDC decided say you be teacher training allowances a few no. There was a good alternative policy. What they don't tell Ghanaians, they say, the opportunity cost of the restoration of teacher training allowances is leaving a lot more people and we are qualified and come to school as teacher trainees at Tifie.
It's not true.
It is very true. The figures are there.
It is not true. This is not
true. Remember, and you see, what you can do for all of us, and I know you do it. So I'm a fact check now.
Yeah.
Monfa Ekropon PTC, the mother of our schools.
Yeah.
In 2016, intake no. When we took away the allowances. Because when we took away the allowances, we gave access for more people who were qualified. Ordinarily, because of allowances, Governor Nema quota. And then, the intake in 2016, and today's intake, saying that will inform your arguments. And then you can put it into context. Now, what I say, the policy we brought, what we should not also forget, so maybe co-invest in a tertiary, now maybe loan. The reason why the students' allowances were introduced, our teacher training allowances, was to show up teachers when we're lacking teachers. And then, there are so many people applying to enter teacher training colleges because of allowance. Into because I buy any boss nipa 10 and make me more allowance. Into this year,
but that has been existing.
And because
why didn't you why don't you use the same logic of the
Eric
So missing the logic
every year allowances no. We increase access. Yeah, allowances we place them under the Students' Loan Trust Fund because they have become a tertiary institution. Secondly, when we took away the allowances, government was paying for their feeding. And then, with the restoration of allowances, they are paying for feeding. So as I say, they are paying for utilities. When we took away the allowances, they were not paying for utilities. Where arguments are, they don't situate it into context. So, you restore allowances. Over the 200 cities. Now sign 10 and 90 are here cities for feeding. What have you done? Now sign to your utilities. Technically, you are giving them the money and you are taking it back. When we took away the allowances, we were paying for all these things. The number of students who were available to go through teacher training increased. The last issue on our teacher training, and the NDC is saying, training say, and as the national youth organizer of the NDC, we will see to it. Sir, almost national service. So almost national service and you know the rationale behind the national service.
What's the rationale?
The rationale is that government cannot pay. You know, we in every school now. We school now so as a teacher. They can't pay. So now they are putting them on national service salaries. So to stagger NSR nonsensical they be license examination, you know. It is to cut down the numbers of people who are qualified. And we but it is happening. Meet Menoka say tag next week, ECO conference. Trainees Teacher Association, Omoko conference. Send a reporter there and listen to what the issues are. No munja is an kontompona omuchano. You see, you can do propaganda to a certain extent. But when you come into government, a reality ever expose you. Today the realities are confronting them. And I can assure you say in 2020, one of the things that people will not be able to talk about is the restoration of teacher training allowances, because the purpose of restoring it has failed. Speak to the principals of the schools. Let me say, and the intake, they have capacity, but less intake, and a lot more students and come here Juma and Yeska as teachers because government cannot pay them. Anyway, that was just by the way to answer to him. Yanko renaming.
Yanko renaming.
Minia. I'm saying in the last 3 days, President Kufuor Eko Kasa say or rename after Buzia. And you see, President Kufuor feels that when you have the board of the university telling you say Omatra letter but say rename, prior to that, now you rumors. Our Kasa say you intend to name. And not just that institution, you started by naming institutions, even University of Ghana, or the two offer, JB Dankwa. So when you go and stand in Sunyani, now catch and say, the governing council are trolleta, bro. Look at the composition of the governing council.
But that is the case.
And I'm saying, look at the composition. Look at the composition of the governing council. And I'm saying, it is the case that President Kufuor, proud to go in there and proud to the letter coming from the governing council, had given us indications that he intends to name this institution.
But say once he's the number one person.
Before NEC, President Guadu makes us understand so a lot. Masa, when a bill goes before Parliament for the establishment of a university, the name of the university is part of the bill. A governing council do not and does not have that capacity to say almost and now they are proposing a name should be changed. They don't have that capacity.
Are you defining their role?
But I am situating it in law. I am speaking from the law's perspective. They don't have that capacity. They don't. They should not arrogate to themselves. And you can double check. Even the president himself does not have that authority. How much more the governing council? There was separation of powers to Kromuhao. Ebia yama amembua yefu ama ya baby be say friend state capture. Today what we see in this country is state capture. Ebusia baako ya capture presidency nintino bibia ye nchemfa ne nchendi itina meba
na ukasa sa bia wa ba be mu pe na ukasa sa
but
you know how governance
are you not seeing the state capture?
State capture.
Of course, yes, but the Kufuor family. By the Kufuor family. Show me one sector under the Ministry of Finance, you will not find somebody heading it from data bank. There is a case before the Supreme Court of this country on issues of conflict of interest against Ken Oforiatta. The Biametina come is the Supreme Court and the Digana, bro. You know why? For the last 2 years, if the Supreme Court had ruled on this conflict of interest, because it's a gray area, nobody has gone to court to try it. It's like a judgment about a lot of these things would have been reformed. You know why? Oko SEC, a director from Data Bank is in charge of SEC. SEC is supposed to investigate bonds issues. Second Ken Bond by go and look at the letter SEC routes. Reverend Ogbamin SEC. At the time of Ken Bond, there was no board in place. Go and read the letter SEC wrote to DYMOC, Dynamic Youth Movement, when they questioned the issue of the bond. Because they cannot investigate what is the relationship between Ken Oforiatta and NEAE. Oko export a year. Ghana, your friend is saying.
Export provision.
As baby, are you grantee? look around you, look at the various ministries, look at SIC, look at all the financial agencies under the Ministry of Finance. You will find somebody from Data Bank. Maybe I'm talking about state capture.
No, but what is
I am
that?
talking about conflict of interest. And then the renaming
you have to moderate the thing in a manner that it doesn't degenerate into a point that I would have to go.
We are talking about state capture and the renaming of state institutions against people.
But he's trying to justify.
He's not justifying anything. He's just gone. He's brought his own prescripted notes and then he's going on. No, come on.
We are talking about state capture and renaming of state institutions to people from the Dankwa tradition. But that is exactly what is happening. PDS is a clear example. Friends who have come together to milk and steal from the state. When the president is telling us,
don't arrive at such conclusions.
What else?
No,
what else? 200 million no margin so far, and they went from
but so
some of us have a lot of information.
But baby, I would know any day when you
I am speaking based on points. I said
he doesn't have any information.
I don't have any information.
I don't have any information.
I said, "What's been 50 preoccupied?" As for
PDS, it's the biggest scandal that's happened to this country.
How do you arrive
and the
at
state
that?
is not a victim.
How do you arrive at that?
In law, there is nowhere guarantees a year subsequent. Immediately a guarantee becomes subsequent. It abrogates the contract. The MPP is telling us they are throwing jargons at us like Sebigana for Yenko Skuda, and then we don't know our left from our right. I am speaking purely based on facts. And before this PDS thing started, don't forget it started under the NDC. The conditions that were set out. It's on Benjamin. Is he not a director from Enterprise Insurance?
And so?
Is he not the one who has gifted Kaligajipo? Is he not a director? I'm talking about state capture and the stealing. Any chronoba air coso. You can choose to look at it in whichever way.
No, but
the truth is that in this instance, it is the state and the bomb in a chrono. It is state actors. Of course, state actors. And
amongst the actors on more this issue, when I could do a bonus,
PDS. A minor. And a boy and chrono. People you and I have put in places of power. And a boy and chrono. With this PDS issue. And unless we play the ostrich,
no,
they say,
we will not.
Unless we pretend. Unless we pretend.
You have to come with clear facts. You can't conjecture. Usimi, sorry, Nkasasa, where I say that the state capture.
And then I will find out from your producers, I came with papers. Obi was the one who sat here. I took them through PDS, where it started from, documents, letters. When the leadership of media changed, the last bidding process is almost go through. I came with all the documents here. Ask your producers. Last week, hey, yeah, na meeting. Hey, yeah, me, Alote, and then the new job chairman knows there. Hey, yeah, that was the panel. I am telling you that the president went to Angola and told us they've suspended PDS. The same day, all countries have suspended PDS. Now, ECG and PDS are your joint statements.
Now, when you tell
me, say in law something is fraudulent, when the Minister of Energy
arrived at that, but you see, that's why I have a problem.
I make a fraud,
no, but that's why I have a problem. We are not able to conclude based on what a sector minister fraud.
If me, George Pariado, a layman wakes up in the morning, and then I hear my energy minister telling me that the PDS agreement was fraudulent. And you mean I can't say fraudulent.
Based on what the minister and the Casa?
So you are saying that the minister did not have capacity.
I'm looking out for the minister because
I am quoting the minister of state.
I heard the minister as well. But I'm saying, once we want to arrive at that, once we are arriving at that, it's a fraudulent act. But fraud, the wadaroma. Yeah, young comrade Mukuran than there. It himself started quite do a sumbu who say, I would disem say about 2 Jumakubi and then a Pecubishon. Next, say, Yaya, yet him, Gina to say, Adia, you should sanity.
I stated 2 things. The first one is this: when Ameu, Jean Pierre Ameu, and I answer me friend. When Jean Pierre Ameu, say John Pierre, and I, when John Pierre Mewu Ebeka said they have suspended PDS because of fraud, and that's
he didn't say it.
It's suspected.
Meba.
Fraudulent
even there was a statement that was issued by the Minister of Information.
That's why I'm coming to you.
Some anomalies. You can do this. Now, what kind of law?
The minister talks about the minister talks about breaches.
I would take issues concerning energy from the Minister of Energy more seriously than I'll take it from the Minister
Government
of
is
Information.
speaking through its minister. Information.
Let's not do this to ourselves as a people. If the Minister of Energy speaks on issues of energy, it is the minister's briefing and not the information minister. No? The information minister is not better briefed than the energy minister who's under the watch and a ministry in the fall. So let's not do this to the people of Ghana. The second issue is that in contracts, when there is a guarantee, and this is pure law, and all the lawyers listening can come and say I am lying, when there is a contract where there is a condition to be met in terms of guarantee before the contract starts, and I also went and emphasized PDS, this privatization of ECG's revenue collection did not start with the MPP. There was a process that started in 2015, in 2014 when we signed the MCA. The condition was that the guarantee is a condition precedent. Guarantees everywhere in this world and by law cannot be subsequent.
Exceptional cases.
And there are no exceptionals in terms of guarantees. The guarantee is what they capacity immediately becomes subsequent. It means the contract is abrogated. And you can, after here, go and do your double check. So when I heard upon Kruma being a lawyer, telling us about condition precedent and condition subsequent, I started asking myself, what is happening? If it is not some orchestration.
What orchestration? Because precedent and subsequent, they are part of the system.
It cannot.
Are they not part of the system?
Show me one contract in this world, anywhere, where the issue of, where you give a guarantee, and then you're handing access 2 billion assets of ECG. I'm a PDS. Where is the guarantee? How can that guarantee be subsequent? I said, Ghana for why are we behaving as Ghana for why are we doing this to ourselves? Because a few people want to enrich themselves. We must resist this. All of us as a people must speak up against PDS. All the assets worth 2 billion should be inside. And you don't secure the assets. Multimedia, if multimedia with all your brand, your credibility over these years, go to any bank. That's also pay 1 million Ghana cedis. And if the bank will not let you secure the loan, go and say, secure loan. When they are handing assets worth 2 billion, in 5 months they've collected 200 million Ghana cedis. Where is the guarantee? It's with all these challenges happening. Now, and the PDS, President say, you're suspending. Where is the guarantee for the people of Ghana? Say, 200 million, Ghana. Where is our guarantee?
As a matter of 30 days to get to this matter.
Me say, where is our guarantee? That is what I'm telling you. Say, no guarantee is subsequent to a contract. And I am speaking purely on law. Me say, all these lawyers out there should come and tell me, say, what I am saying is not the truth. That single act alone makes it fraudulent. So Wubeka said the PDS deal is fraudulent. Or Wanaya no Jinaso. And let's make no mistakes. The energy minister is better briefed than the information minister. What is the job of the information minister? To come and put a spin on all this and make government look good?
Not necessarily so.
In this instance of PDS, and I say this without authority, with authority, and I exonerate a radio station, me say, this government has been fraudulent, so the energy minister, the finance minister cannot exonerate themselves from this. I started my argument by talking about the issue of conflict of interest, Kelly Gajipo, and the people connected with PDS. If you yet thorough investigations, and if the Supreme Court, one of the biggest problems of this country today is our Supreme Courts. If they had ruled on second issue, second bond issue, on the issue of conflict of interest, I can confidently tell you, say, PDS will not have happened.
But we are mentioning Cratcher, doesn't mean that I'm not qualified to work under you.
I never said that.
Sorry.
I am saying that there is state capture of state resources by a particular family. And the list is endless. You can't nepotism. It doesn't mean people are not qualified though. I can brofu nepotism. Na ken wo. So man, you may be qualified, but me you now I'm your finance minister and I'm your president. Now this and money be a made back. And we've seen Ken mess up a lot of things. Ken is the biggest threat to our financial institution in this country.
Ken.
Oforiata, yes. And I say it without any apologies. This banking crisis could have been averted. And then in one of your newspapers, Indu is chasing his 2 billion lockdown.
You see, there you go again. So, say they also throw Newman as if you've not been in government before.
I am not throwing anything.
Because
I am not throwing anything.
This banking sector sanitization.
Yes.
Are buying more they buying. But for that intervention, your administration did well, but it was not implemented well. The outcome was that most of these banks
it's not true. About this young man, Erica, when the credit crunch happened in the US, you think there were no worse issues in there than ours here? When the Nigerian Central Bank of Ghana, former governor, Ebema lectured at the University of Ghana Business School, your friend is saying, a memorial lecture, he raised resilient issues. Ken was seated there. He had to bow his head down because we all saw it. With him, here, when there are reforms, we don't collapse businesses. What stopped? I'm coming. What stopped this government when he was doing the reforms from taking like what the Americans did? From what like UK for the HSBC now, didn't they have challenges doing the reforms? They took away the management. Management now more problem no. Those who have to be punished have been punished. But the banks still remained. Since Canada said the CBD, they could have put them in these individual banks, giving it new lives and then proper management done, so that jobs were not lost.
Okay, Mesa Bauso said Bribema, but Vodafone Bossu say Menkau say their offer it keeps getting better. Just make sure say says she no more Bossu weekend offer, but they've moved beyond that. Vodafone has taken another big step on introducing the Bossu daily offer. The Bossu daily offer are there you sign up to the Vodafone Bossu daily for only 2 Ghana cedi. Now I enjoy 100 minutes for calls, all networks, 24 hours. Real, it's not a joke, it's real. Vodafone Bossu bundle. Just dial *5588 #Nafi was subscribe to Bossu daily offer and spend your day like a boss. Now, Menkosonka also said Tasty Tom. One day she be guakwemu. Say Nadia, tomato bako pa ya shishen ye na kandi umbi kama Tasty Tom and rich tomato mix na it's perfect. Say bemo bushiano a year a desron kwa in terms of adriani so the year and quine so the year stew said the odi biano. You make sure say Tasty Tom and rich tomato mix no and would be dijuma. Tasty Tom is about with the strength. I'm telling you, and that strength it comes from within. So make sure Bribia Dano Ubetimi rely if it's about tomato paste, Ubetimi rely on Tasty Tom and rich tomato mix. No team there did you 20 minutes, the top of the hour 10. Hi, Dwaso Nsem on Adom 106.3 FM. Eric, I'm sure say Wakasa the door now. Why is this administration Emma Quine na to said they know this PDS matter. They cannot run away from it. Why would a sector minister arrive at a conclusion that an act is fraudulent? Ebra Abanswaka say in 30 days the response is coming.
But I'll react to some of the things that he said regarding mentioning names. You see, politics you know.
The names I mentioned, they take full responsibility.
I mean,
if they have issues, they should take me on.
I can also indulge you on that. But you see, we have to be very careful. And I can understand, George, National Youth Organizer of the NDC.
No, don't go. Let me
finish. Let me finish.
Don't go down.
I was very quiet.
Okay.
It looks like this morning he came extremely angry, but that is fine. But you see, it is also important. It is also important to stick to the facts, and I feel we can do all the politics, but if you are called to come to prove some of these things that you're saying. You can't. And then they always get into trouble for it. But fine. PDS.
I'm waiting to get into trouble.
PDS, for me, is an indication of a government that has shown decisiveness. You see? So, logic now, you could say be logic. Minimum ultra common interest.
I did philosophy for my first.
Okay, fine.
So I understand logic. I can give you a full lecture on logic.
Keep quiet. Let me.
Yes, all of you did.
I know your basic understanding.
So I give you
in the same vein, Abaya or no, I didn't know, and I said who born. Adiemu in terms of catastrophe, any corruption. What I say? Sabaina, say trying to say, yeah, sa arrangement. Asin kakra na ya hwehwe if you say bibi epia yenhu na di kind no. What I say? That logic is not there. Me, ukasa na ukasa oh, because ECG state asset. Idea pen saying Ijapadia many nyina no. Na se bibisa no akoba. The first thing I buy SON say brody for be secure. Me say me cheche mo twimu say obeye bibia ebe masa Ijapadia no. Yet I then secure say Ijapadia ni aye nhwehwemu. And I mean, no, can say, I buy a suma. Listen. Even the issues to do with guaranteeing. If you read the statement issued by MIDA, right? MIDA, it states categorically that there was actually a guarantee. That was no. But listen, you see, if you read the statement that on the 1st of March, before the assets were actually transferred to PDS, no, there was a guarantee. You understand? So let me finish. Mami Kasa. And then I'll cut. I don't speak for PDS. What do you say? But I'll cut no reinsurer or no say Okita insurance, no. Omuni ni di nkita ho na che say there was some anomaly. Say the Abranti be wo so Abranti does not have the authority to sign the documentation that they signed.
How do you give 2 billion worth of assets out? Let me come and talk about
listen, even with what Danwell issue, that release from Danwell Insurance, it doesn't also make it real that our coaches didn't know what was happening.
Exactly.
200 billion.
Yeah, so exactly. So the point is that you sit here.
That is where fraud.
No, listen, to sit here
and jump.
To sit here. And now mention so many people's names. You see, this obsession with President Akufo-Addo, you see, when you do that, listen. When you do that, listen. You're nicer than this. No, you're a gentleman. Don't go there route. No. I'm not patronizing. No, but don't go there. In any case, listen. It is an obsession.
But Mr.
President Akufo-Addo, you see these things that you're saying. You see, when you create this, and then you basically invite him and say, because in this politics that we do, we are all related one way or the other. You understand what I'm saying? So why then you go and create family issues. So we have to be circumspect in this conversation. I think Abai has done the right thing that any government, any proper government would do. The first thing you do is to secure the state assets and then investigate the matter. So if you go and say, the same people. So in the same vein, then government could have looked the other way around and continue with the transaction as if that nothing has happened, right? But if you look at even the statement from the U.S. Ambassador,
but there was pressure from the
listen, keep quiet. Why are you being disruptive? I don't know him to be like that, crowd.
I'm passionate about.
So me, I feel that again, as a citizen of this country, any day I'll support any government decision that is meant to protect and secure the assets of this country. What do I say? But when you start talking about issues to do with conflict of interest and nepotism, we sat in this country. We sat in this country where people were not even paying their duties by virtue of the fact that we're related to the president. We sat in this country. So we sat in this country where people collapsed banks. What's it? When Yakukudro come banking sector crisis once. When Yakukudro come banking said, you are what government should have done. When you had run the whole banking and financial sector aground. Listen, issues to do with CBG. I don't see CBG as a collapse of banks. They had to think outside of the box to make sure, say, people, 1.8 million Ghanaians, do not lose their deposits.
But the lot have lost it. People are still not getting their money.
Right? To not to lose their deposits, so that we can maintain a certain number of people even doing work. CBG, and I mean, because the CBG, nipa more than 3,000 a year, Juma.
And they've laid off a lot more too.
But the thing is that those things, if anybody, even one person, even one person loses their job, do you know how many people would have lost their jobs if you allowed the system to collapse? You see, go and read the boldest reports on Unibank and UT Bank and all of those things. These are things that you commissioned. This recapitalization of the banking sector and all, it didn't start under the MPP's watch. It didn't have the kahunas to do the thing. Sa Kukudrono say, wait me there, secure a system, a financial sector. Everybody is confident. You didn't do it. What supervision was given to the banks to start with? Where what is Sika? What Timitam Ghana Sika $600 million cedis? Ekoma Bank Banko. Now supervision I say stressful class say obetimi aye to even appoint administrators and all the people to supervise it. You didn't do it. And almost uncle this kind of then a baby buy and say no. If we are not careful, this will collapse the entire sector. Issues to do with MPLs. The non-performing loans and Uko UT. Nipa Bakupe was exposed to the bank close to 300 million Ghana cedis. Eguye. Uko Universal Merchant Bank. Ye machinations amoye ma bank no Eko Nsem. You see, these things happen. But Mika say, if you want to bring politics into this matter, you see there, or your friend is saying, he who calls for equity should come with clean hands. You can't. I don't just say equalization. What it means is that these things that you are talking about, and or George Abetnaha, yes, and the Raho, and the Nia Brain, or Kasa Gigi, almost track record does not point to integrity now.
But this PDS matter should not be a matter
but
just
that
to.
Is why I'm saying that.
And yes, simple as we want to put it.
This is a government. You see. The governance in itself, I was admitted, say government,
but I'm sure seeing a serious government by now, if the sector minister, they would have pushed him away.
No, but
they would have pushed him away.
They
would have pushed him away because I know the Bema George so. And then he holds on to what the sector minister has said, and is going by what the sector minister
has expressed his views. You see. We have to be very careful. Yes.
There's a minister who was quick to establish fraud.
We have to be very careful.
But I'm saying that.
But that is a issue.
But why is the minister still
administration?
That means what he said is true.
Administrative issues. But we have to be very.
Do you agree? Said the minister that's why he's still at post.
No. Fraud. But the statement issued by the spokesperson for government, which is the minister,
talks about breaches.
Breaches.
Yeah.
Supposed breaches, alleged breaches, that is being investigated. And on the basis of that, there's a 30-day suspension of PDS. However, listen, you see, you can do all of these things, but you see, we have to be very careful in this country. Debbie Amika said, it's either we want to do this democracy or we don't want to do it. Mm-hmm. We can't pick and choose certain aspects that is expedient to operate and say, let's do it because it shows it's democracy. And other aspects that what you say? Because the state has gone after them. On the other vein, it's a totally different story. But the democracy is meant to be transparent and consistent. What you say? Even with the fraud, that person now, or your entity as PDS has a right to also defend themselves.
But the minister cannot just use
But the
fraud.
minister cannot.
So why is it
listen,
fraud?
the minister is not a judge. Is not a court of competent jurisdiction to make a categorical statement and say we are a fraud and that's on your fraud. Okay. That is entirely up to him based on the evidence that he has. But the truth of the matter is that government has a commitment, and that is most important. Government commitment is to make sure say your assets are secured. Ghana for sorry and lights and was
where is the guarantee that secures
and
you have to make an investment of 500 million.
That is what is most important.
Eric.
What I say, and 30 days, and even arrangement between PDS and ECD. You see, people make this categorical switch and say, oh, and you're suspending them there, yes, I'm fine. When, as we speak right now,
but you guys
all the PDS people who used to work under your friend is saying ECG were transferred to PDS. Do you think that even in terms of corporate governance and legal representation, everything, you can just change it so that the next day change them from one place to the other?
Then you guys don't know what you're talking about. You suspended PDS.
No. But the suspension
it holds because the workforce of PDS now 6,700 is not for ECG.
Yes,
that's why you cannot.
You understand?
So tell him that.
So you cannot.
But I made the point.
Analysis.
What analysis do I make?
That they transfer the workers from ECG to PDS.
Yeah.
And that you cannot just say they were suspended.
Yeah, but today.
When Americans are suspending PDS, it is the same government who keeps talking about.
You had the challenge, say PDS and ECG.
And I'm saying that they have to go and work together. They work in tandem to ensure that their lights are on.
They knew this when they said they had suspended PDS.
No, but
they knew they had to work together to keep electricity on.
Investigate at a point to ensure that over 30 days. What is the
statement you brought out the first time? You're confused.
So, no, but you see,
and I guess when you hand over a country to a president,
you can do all the personalization. We start in this country where when people were criticized, they said that they were dead ghosts, they didn't care. That is not the kind of government that. No, but you see, you have.
When people like you
when people accuse that, they said that
when President Mama spoke about dead goats, it is not true.
No, that he has become a dead goat.
That is not what he said.
The point is that me, I don't believe for a second, for a minute, that Obia ono akọ baby ahyehyɛ sɛ ya kɔ baby na ya di dream na ya bɔ man ne ka na wasan sign ne chi adeɛ chi ababɔti abɛka sɛ so this mentioning names and obsession and trying to personalize this issue, it's up to you. But the truth of the matter is that government has done what any responsible government should do. That when the identifying attention said
very irresponsibly,
attention said, no, but the thing is that even in the
hold on, even in the process, member, Honorable George Oparado, the president says that he has acted responsibly in the interest of Ghana and
very irresponsible.
But you are unable to say so. Acting responsibly.
Master, if I am handing over 2 billion assets to a company that is fraudulent, and I don't do background check, I didn't talk about fraud. Please, it is not my words. It is the sector minister's words. So me handing over assets worth 2 billion.
Eric, wrap up.
Obeka said you've acted responsibly. President Dwaso has been irresponsible in this direction.
What can I say? Look, say me, I believe strongly, and I think the Ghana for Bebre, so Ejitumo said, I has acted in a manner that every legitimate government should do to secure the state asset, which is ECG, to make sure, say, you see, and that we have done a deal. Say can truly say George Mukana akabayin the besi everything. But this is a government about Bonti. When who say it's also important. And say you remember Ghana for you who say this is what we have found out. This is the investigation. And now I can say go for your summa almost kata and go your investigation.
Only God can stop us.